Alright, and welcome back to another series of Magic Arena Mana Burn. In this series, we play decks that don't deserve to exist. So, the other day, I was playing a little bit of Magic after a really bad day, and I thought to myself, you know, this day is getting really horrible. What would make my day better? Well, if I can't have nice things, no one else can. So, today we're going to be playing Boardwipe.deck. I think you might be able to infer pretty much the structure of this deck just by the name alone. We're playing as many board wipes as we possibly can to ruin our opponent's day, essentially. So, we got 3 copies of Deafening Clarion as our earliest board wipe, deals 3 damage to each creature. I would run 4 copies of this over maybe one Grow of the Ashes, but I don't have the wild card for it, and I'm a little low right now, so I'm just going to stick with 3. It seems to do just fine all the same. Other than that, we've got Settle the Wreckage as well, really good against the green-black Golgari decks, the mid-range graveyard-loving decks. If you exile all of their creatures, then they've got nothing to get back with their fine finalities and things like that. It's really fun for that. We've also got Cleansing Nova as well, kills all creatures, pretty much the catch-all. Also gets to destroy all artifacts and enchantments, because who likes artifacts and enchantments? Not me. Let's blow them up. And finally, we've got Star of Extinction as well, a 7 mana, destroy a land, because I hate lands, so let's blow those up. Deals 20 damage to each creature, because we hate creatures, and it kills every single Planeswalker on the board as well, because who likes Planeswalkers? So, yeah, we're pretty much blowing everything up. Anything that we can't really blow up, we've got 3 copies of Ixalan's Binding for, so it allows us to exile a permanent and say that our opponent cannot play with that card. I don't like that card, so you're not allowed to use it. That's what Ixalan's Binding's going to do. Other than that, we're going to finish the game off with a combination of 2 copies of Dawn of Hope, because I absolutely love this combination between Fountain of Renewal and Dawn of Hope. I don't know if you've noticed, probably won't be the last time you see this combo again as well. I think it's really awesome. 2 mana enchantment. Whenever you gain life, you may pay 2 mana, and if you do, you get to draw a card. So the card advantage starts to flow, and in a deck full of board wipes drawing 2 cards a turn, I think we're going to be able to answer pretty much anything our opponent has to throw at us. And you can also finish the game off as well with the second ability, which is 3 and a white, to create a 1/1 white solid creature token with lifelink. And in addition to that, as I mentioned, the gaining life, we have 3 copies of Fountain of Renewal. This helps us stabilize in the late game by giving us 1 life every single turn, but the 1 life also on our upkeep allows us to draw that extra card, which is pretty cool. If we need a panic button as well, we can pay 3 to sacrifice it to draw a card. Don't have to do that very often, because usually the drawing the 2 cards a turn actually works out just fine. Alternative to that, the faster way of winning with the deck is actually 4 copies of Banefire, because everyone hates control, so I'm going to tell my opponent that their counter spells don't work anymore. So Banefire is an X and a red sorcery spell. Banefire deals X damage to any target, and if X is 5 or more, this spell cannot be countered and the damage cannot be prevented, because I hate fogs, I hate counter spells, and I hate my opponent's life total, so let's X-spell them to death. And finally, we've got Treasure Map, just to tie this deck all the way together as well. A 2 mana artifact that we can pay 1 on pretty much every upkeep. That's how we'll be using it most of the time. We get to scry 1 so that we can set up our draws. We put a landmark counter on it, and then if it's got 3 or more landmark counters, you remove those, create 3 tokens, and turn it into Treasure Cove. And the 3 tokens could either be used as ramp, and often they do actually ramp us into things like Cleansing Nova and Star of Extinction, so that's something to keep in mind. But also, if we don't need the ramp anymore, and we want to be searching for our Banefires or something like that, we can actually sacrifice the treasures to draw a card. So that's essentially the deck. It speaks for itself, really. We also have some ramp as well. Gift of Paradise, 3 mana enchantment. We can enchant a land, gain 3 life, and then that land actually adds 2 mana of any colour, so it's like making an extra land drop for the turn. Grow from the Ashes is kind of the same situation. 3 mana to get a basic land out of our deck, untapped, and if we kick it for 5 mana instead, we get to get 2 basic lands onto the play, untapped as well. There is a nice little combo with Gift of Paradise as well. If you attach this to a land that is untapped with a Dawn of Hope in play, you can actually gain the life, and then pay the 2 mana that Gift of Paradise can now generate on that single land to draw a card, so it's pretty funny when that happens. But yeah, that's essentially the deck. The mana base is pretty simple. We're actually running 21 lands in this deck, believe it or not, because we have a lot of scrying to go find our lands. We need to take a hand that basically has 2 or 3 lands in it. And then we also have 8 sources of ramp as well, so 21 seems like the sweet spot for this deck. Not often do we actually end up being mana screwed all too much. especially in a 3-colour deck. It's very odd. But yes, we got 2 plains, 2 mountains, 2 forests, so you got to be aware of your basic count when you go for Grow from the Ashes, but I've never had a situation when Grow from the Ashes is unusable, because by the time Grow from the Ashes cannot grab any basics, you usually got plenty of lands in play anyway, and this is a pointless card to begin with. Other than that, we've got some buddy lands as well. 3 copies of Rootbound Crag. Rootbound Crag enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain or a forest, which counts all of our basics. It also counts our shock lands as well. We've got Sacred Foundry and Temple Garden as well. So the plains and the mountains here, and the forests as well, to help all of those kind of things. Clifftop Retreat is the same as Rootbound Crag, but in red and white. And 3 copies of Sunpetal Grove as well. So it's a pretty sweet deck. I already know how well this deck performs. This is a mana burn deck after all, so, you know, there are things that can go horribly wrong with this deck, but there's also things that can go horribly right. And we're going to do something different this time around. We're actually going to take it into the constructed queue and do a league with it, which is not something that I usually do. I usually put it through the just the best of ones quick matches. But today, we're going to do a league. Yeah. Alright, well, I'll see you in the games, guys. Alright, let the degenerate gameplay begin, and this is a great place to start. Let's keep. We have turn 1, Fountain of Renewal, turn 2, Dawn of Hope, which is always a good start, and then turn 3, we've got Gift of Paradise onto the plains. I like it. We're probably going to have to shock ourselves at one point, but the Fountain of Renewal gaining life anyway is going to counter that pretty nicely. What are we up against? Oh, it's a slow green deck. Alright, we win already. This is an auto win for us. Okay, pay 2 life. Dawn of Hope. Let's get going. Let's find all of our lands and all of our board wipes. If we can't have fun, no one can. Oh, dinos? Maybe? Colossal Majesty. More like Colossal Failure, am I right? No, probably not. My opponent's a winner. He's trying something unique. I'm struggling to find unique decks these days, so... Power to you, opponent. Show me what you got. So he needs a power 4 or greater creature, which on 4 he can do. Raptor Hatchling. Not quite it. But it's a nice try. I think I'm going to decline this draw this time, because we're actually just going to Gift of Paradise. Oh, nice. Forest is pretty good. Yeah. Actually, hang on. Because there's a combo here. Alright. If we go Gift of Paradise on the forest, we gain 3 life. And because we gain 3 life, we could pay 2 to draw a card. So let's pay 2 with our Gift of Paradise. Would you look at that? Isn't that snazzy, ladies and gents? Combo. It's my new favourite. Alright, Demanding Dragon. Yeah, I'll take 5. I will happily take 5 all day. So is this dragons or is it dinos? It's a mixture at the moment. If we go with the Settle the Wreckage plan, our opponent gets to draw an extra card. But if I just Cleansing Nova him right now, he doesn't. How much do I care? I think I don't want to put my opponent on extra lands just yet. So I'm going to say no to that. Cleansing Nova, destroy all creatures. And pass the turn. It's not like we're going to run out of board wipes, is it? Alright, my opponent's got nothing. We gain some life, we draw some cards, which are probably going to be board wipes. My opponent with the creature deck has auto-lost. Essentially. Yeah, that's a treasure map, okay. So, treasure map, let's start us scrying and making sure that we're drawing cards while my opponent is incapable. Might doesn't just build empires, it protects them. Well, I protect me with my board wipes. How about that? Alright, pass the turn. Ah, nice cold tea. Just what everyone wants. Llanowar Elves, alright, we're on 19. Don't care about that. Doesn't trigger Colossal Majesty, so we're in a fantastic spot. Alright, end step treasure map. See what we can find. We've already got our land drops, but a ramp spell, like a Gift of Growth. Is it called Gift of Growth? Something like that. The kicker one. I've forgotten its name already. A treasure map's also good. Yeah, we'll take the treasure map. Alrighty then. Draw that card. Yeah. Resolve that. Pay the 2. And then we'll scry. See what our fresh card is and whether we want it. Land drops. With the Banefire in hand, we're just about ready to go for the win now anyway, so yeah, let's just take it. Land, map, go. Upkeep, end step. What say you, opponent? We're on 20 life. We're about to Banefire you for a hell of a lot. Charging Monstrosaur. Yep, don't care. Uh-huh. That's nice. Tell me more. Treasure map. Ooh, how absolutely fitting that is. I've gotta. I have to. I'm sorry, chat. I'm gonna have to BM the opponent. He doesn't even know it, but I'm gonna have to. For the flavor win, you know? Let's draw that card. And then let's make some treasures. Don't need that. Just looking for Banefires. Draw. Sacred Foundry, okay. Let's kill the dinosaurs! What killed the dinosaurs? The start of extinction! Haha, kill his green sauces. And that might make him just scoop. Who knows? I wish this was the Ice Age. So then I could make the real Arnie quote. That would be wonderful. The visions haunt me. I see the end of the world brought on by the search for the immortal sun. Yeah, this deck could actually use an immortal sun. Yeah, my opponent nicing our flavor win right there, because he's got nothing left. Beautiful. Alright, no draw here, because I'm just going to Banefire them. We have 4 in the deck, so... Rootbound Craig. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Banefire you for 12. And then when we draw our next Banefire, we win. Scoop? No, not quite yet. Okay. Alright then. If only they knew my hand and my deck structure. How nearly every single draw is a board wipe. Oh dear. Even the planeswalkers are not safe from my board wipes. Alright, treasure map. Ixalan's Binding. No, that's just actual sad BM. Because I'd be hitting Colossal Majesty, which would do nothing. Okay. Dawn of Hope. Draws us a card. Cleansing Nova. Okay. And there's Banefire. So, Sacred Foundry, pay the 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Exaxes. Banefire you for 8. I win. Goodbye. Alright, well that's game 1. Good game. Yeah, apologies for that flavourable BM. But it just had to happen. It just had to happen. Alright, 1-0. Cool. Awesome. Let's go to the next game. Okay then, so we have probably a bad hand, honestly. We got turn 2 Dawn of Hope, but doesn't do anything. Grow from the Ashes is nice, but we have no green and no guarantee to see it. I'm going to mulligan it. Good God. keep from Fountain of Renewal. Hope we get to Clarion. Scryer land? Okay. Alright, that's good. Oh, that's bad. Alright. Shocking ourselves with Sacred Foundry doesn't seem too popular anymore of a decision, though it does get me a Fountain of Renewal, so you gotta pay some life to gain some life, it seems. Any land actually gets his Deafening Clarion, which is likely to hit the vast majority of his board. Treasure map. Oh, don't. No, I'm not shocking. No chance. If I have to Banefire this Firebrand for one, then I absolutely will. But I'm not shocking myself anymore just for an early treasure map. Come on, untap land. Now's the time. Gift of Paradise. Alright, well, treasure map. I'm reluctant to scry with it. Just because I can't play Gift of Paradise or Deafening Clarion if I do. But I think I have to pray that I hit it in time. Yeah, I think I've got to try and hit the land naturally. Ugh. Well, a fountain with a treasure map scry should be okay then. Gaining 2 life a turn. Opponent looks like, yeah, gonna shock me. 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, dead to any burn spell. Let's find out if he's got it. Swings. Lightning strike. There it is. Alright, game over. Well, that was a bit of an unfortunate game. Lost to bad hands. Okay, we have 2 lands, and one untaps the other for a turn 2 treasure map, so I like it. Let's keep it. Then we get to ramp as well. We've got plenty of board wipes, but, I mean, finding board wipes isn't exactly an issue. Oh dear. Yeah, let's keep. Looking good. Our opponent down to 6. Alright, that's less things to blow up. It's a green deck, so they lose. Enter stabbed. Oh, God. Green, black. Alright. Okay, it's green, black mid-range. They still probably can't exactly win. But, you know, they might have some game against us, I suppose. Alright, let's get down the treasure map with an upkeep stop. If they want to, like, Assassin's Trophy my treasure map, then I get to grow from the ashes next turn, which is awesome. Awesome. Alright. Take the action. Probably correct to do that, but ultimately with my current hand situation it really isn't all that helpful. So land off the top, Cleansing Nova. Okay. We already have the double white. Let's go get the double red. Yeah, 1 land and then we get to grow with Kicker, which is really what I want to do. Opponent hasn't pressured me enough to really care. We have the hate for Vraska in hand. This is how we kill planeswalkers. Graveyard doesn't really matter if they just go straight back to the graveyard once they get rezzed out. So, grow. Ramp up 2 more cards. Let's go with red and white. I don't think it matters all too much. We've already got all the colours we're ever going to need. And now we can basically just wipe the board forever. Yeah. Okay. So they've got a Llanowar Elves in their graveyard. That's gonna be about it unless they explore more stuff. Okay. Fountain of Renewal so that we can stabilize. We're gonna be gaining a lot of life. We'll be up at... I'm predicting it now. We'll be at 20 by the time my opponent scoops. Unless the Assassin's Trophy my Fountain of Renewal. Because that would be rude. Okay. Swings. Have some lands. Enjoy your lands. How much mana have we got now? 3, 6, 7. Yeah, so we can Star of Extinction to kill Vraskas, so it really doesn't matter that we're ramping our opponent here. We're also settling all of their creatures which do not go into the graveyard, which hurts their find and finality. Because finality is a board wipe, which does nothing. Fine Broker, okay. Gets Llanowar Elves. Sure. You can play that if you want. We up to 14, we draw Treasure Map. I like Treasure Map. It does stuff. My opponent likes to Assassin's Trophy it. So, do I settle here? Nah. I'll let my opponent put more on the board before I fill their graveyard. Ooh. Awesome. Alright, Assassin's Trophy, so... just checking whether or not I actually wanted to search or not, because I don't really need the basic all that much. So you can kill this. I can draw another treasure map. Yes? Yes? Ah, nah. Now let's just take the land. Treasure map's nice, but I'm probably going to find one, and honestly a Dawn of Hope is much better. Alright, land. Go, yeah. It's going to settle their wreckage, most likely. Yeah, why not? Now they've got literally no creatures in their graveyard, 2 cards in hand. All the mana in the world, and we have Planeswalker removal and creature removal, and we're gaining life. Vinemare. Meet Cleansing Nova. Once I care. Oh, Deafening Clarion. Sure. Kill it. That's dead. Pass the turn. That was a lovely draw. My opponent passes because they've got nothing. And up our life total goes. We make a land drop, we pass. They make their land drop. I don't know what they're waiting for. Up to 14. Ooh, Ixalan's Binding's lovely. Yeah, we pass. There's Vraska Golgari Queen. Okay.
Wherever I go, I leave thorns in my way.
So, gonna start sacking lands by the looks of things. Start drawing cards, that's fair enough. I mean, I can also sack your lands if you like. You just won't get the value that you hoped for. Ravenous Chupacabra. A wonderfully dead card. Is this worth starring? We'll find out on the top deck, right? Deafening Clarion. You see, I'm kind of interested in binding Vraska Golgari Queen, but they have Vraska Relic Seeker, and Vraska Relic Seeker minuses for the binding, which is kind of annoying. So maybe I star until I see Relic Seeker and then bind that. And then it's just Assassin's Trophy in their deck that's really that good. Then again, I can slow them down significantly by just doing this. Yeah, whatever. If they Vraska minus to kill binding and they have 2 Vraskas, then I Star of Extinction. Why not? So going up to... down to 13, then up to 14. Status and Statue... Ooh, Statue can kill binding. Okay. Yeah, and they're keeping it. How nice. Okay. Well, I'm not going to wipe the board here because they're about to get a Vraska, so I can just Star of Extinction the rest of the board away next turn. So, goodbye binding. Yep. Tick up for a land. Yeah.
As long as we win, nothing else matters.
How true, Vraska. How true. As long as I win, doesn't matter how I get there. And I will win. It's just a matter of time. Take 4. Uh-huh. Nice healthy 10. Up to a very healthy 11. There's Dawn of Hope. Okay, so 2, 4, 6. Yeah, we got plenty. Dawn of Hope. Start drawing extra cards for the turn. Star of Extinction. Doesn't really matter, does it? Guildgate. Kill your board. This is why we can't have nice things. Alright, 3 for 1. Goodbye, Vraska.
I'm still here.
No, you're not. You're dead. Alright. Unfortunately, though, Find Finality does have some hits now. They do have sometimes Eldest Reborn in the deck as well, so that could get back a Vraska. We have a Binding, though. But as we mentioned, probably just going to save that for Vraska. Relic Seeker. But I was thinking now, what the hell do I play into the next Boardwipe? How many have we cast so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4. Okay. Felt like a million. I'm sure it did to my opponent. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I think this is the salty timer. Why does he have perfect answers for everything? Because Boardwipes are an amazing opponent. And I've got all of them. Mm-hmm. Okay. Stuck deep in thought right now. I'm tempted to Yorgo them, but honestly, it's kind of me that's BMing them with my deck, so I don't really... I'm not mad at them for, you know, deleting their System 32 and just walking away from the computer. I'd feel the same way, probably. Yep. I'm sorry. I only feel a little bad. There's only so much bad you can feel when you play a degenerate deck. Goodbye. Oh no, we've got one more timer. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the victory. So how are we doing, chat? What are we watching for TV series these days? I've just started rewatching Hannibal, because I think that series is great. Season 3, on the other hand, I think is a little too safe. I don't want to spoil what Season 3 is, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Season 3, but Seasons 1 and 2 are just fantastic. Alright, well, we win. Let's go for the next game. Good times. 3-1. One loss due to me being stupid. Let's go for another game. Alright, 3 lands, 2 Banefires I don't want to see, and a treasure map. No board wipes for a very long time. I think this one is borderline mulliganing worth, because I don't need these Banefires. Yeah, I'm just going to mulligan it. Ooh. Against aggro, this is cool. I like this hand. And we need lands, so I'm going to bottom that. So, land, fountain, go. Start getting some life every turn, hopefully. It's a blue deck. Is it the tempo list? Let's find out. Well, they certainly don't have a Spell Pierce in hand, if it is. Could be Drakes. Be Jeskai. Land I need. Otherwise this game's probably over. Not a land. Pass the turn. See if they flash in a Trickster maybe. If you flash in a Trickster then it's definitely good old tempo. It's good old tempo. And we're stuck on mana. With no ways to interact with our opponent. Curious Obsession, what a surprise. So, they're dealing 3 a turn, we're gaining 2 a turn, so we're effectively taking 1 damage per turn loop right now, but they're drawing 2 cards a turn. We are not. We're also not drawing our lands. So we're going to lose. Land. Nope. Okay. Nice playing Magic. Flashing another Trickster because you have everything? Oh, it's an Opt. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, at least I'm glad that we have these fountains, because that's buying us time while we're not making our land drops. Our opponent's not really putting too much pressure on. Like, 1 damage a turn right now. He might be drawing extra cards, but he really needs to be upping the damage count at some point soon. Take advantage of the fact that we are completely mana screwed. If we make our land drop next turn and we play this treasure map, it's in his best interest to probably counter the treasure map, because it's what stops us from actually getting back into this game. And as we all know, Mono Blue Tempo has it all. Oh, tap land. Obviously. Naturally. Okay. Trickster. There we go. Now it's 5 damage a turn. 3 damage in addition. Oh, Tempest Djinn as well. Alright. So I need my land drops to ramp to this Cleansing Nova, and then I need to draw board wipes consistently until I die, because I'm pretty sure the math works out that before I get to my second board wipe, I'm dead. We miss our land drop again. Yeah, this deck, essentially, it doesn't ever lose unless you either keep a bad hand or it just never draws lands. That is pretty much the only way I've ever seen this deck lose. The matchup is irrelevant. It's just the way the deck draws itself. And unfortunately, for some reason, when it comes up against tempo lists, it just doesn't draw any. It's the one matchup it needs to make its land drops. We're down to 4. Deafening Clarion will not save us, which is the only board wipe that we could draw at this stage. And even then, we need a land. We just don't have it. Storm Tamer. Beautiful. Alright, well, 2 life. Yeah. Up to 6, dead to Djinn. Gift of Paradise. That would be a land in its own right. If the top land... Oh my god. Aaron Jesus, why? Why you do this? This isn't fair. This isn't a fair game of Magic. Well, what a sad note to go out on. Alright. So, first loss was bad hand. I kept a hand that didn't have enough lands and we got mana screwed out of the game. The second loss was against Tempo again, and that one we just didn't draw our board wipes in time, so we lost. And then the third game we got mana screwed and we couldn't wipe our board. So really the 3 losses that we got weren't really on us, I don't think. The first one was on us, of course, but the second 2 were just down to bad luck, really. We managed to go 4 and 3, though, so we go completely even in this format, so it's really no biggie whatsoever. We got a terrible rare and some uncommons that I never needed. So, you know, whatever. I hope you guys have enjoyed this particular episode anyway, guys, and yeah, trying to spice it up a little bit more with some absolute degenerate combos and things like that, but I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, share the video around if you did enjoy the deck and you'll want to see more of it. The best way to do that is to support the video. And yeah, other than that, guys, I will see you all next time. Bye bye.